Alright guys, what is up? Today is day 85 of my 120. Yeah. Ooh. I gotta fold my laundry, don't look at that. Yeah, so 85 of, it's not even my 120 anymore, because for the safety of my own self and then also my family, I'm probably gonna stay here an extra month because of the current crisis that's going on with the quarantine and whatnot. You guys won't get this until hopefully after it is all gone and done away with, but I've decided to stay a little longer. I can't say I necessarily decided to stay a little longer, but I said I wouldn't mind staying longer because we don't really know what's happening with people getting out here to where we're at and people flying home with these flights being canceled. I'm beating a dead horse with this. I know I've said it in a couple of these past few videos. So today's discussion is on the video that I just made and edited. You might hear my MacBook breathing because it's currently, what's it called? Processing my video. But so you guys are gonna learn when you get out here on the ship. See, here it goes. It's breathing again. But you guys are gonna learn when you get out here on the ship that there's always more than one way to do something, and there's always more than one way of naming something or calling it something, or you know what, how do I say it? I just made a video on the Chinese stopper hitch, the West Coast stopper hitch, and the rat tail stopper hitch. Now, like I said in the video, I did my research on them to make sure I didn't sound too stupid, and I just showed you guys what I know of as the Chinese stopper hitch. Now, what is weird is I did my research and you can't find Chinese stopper hitch or West Coast stopper hitch. You can find a rat tail stopper hitch, yet most people that I talk to here that aren't, you know, internet people, don't necessarily know what a rat tail stopper hitch is, except the two SIU guys that I asked. And one of them showed me what they were showed a rat tail stopper hitch is. Now, what the internet shows as a rat tail stopper hitch is what we know of as the West Coast stopper hitch. And then there's the Chinese stopper hitch, which is just a easier, faster way of the West Coast stopper hitch, but without the overhand knot as the lock and tuck in the beginning. Now, just to make this clear, I am Chinese. My mom is Chinese. If you guys don't know, yes, my ethnicity, I am Chinese. If you really want to be technical with it, I'm Taiwanese, because my mom is 100% from Taiwan. Typically, I tell people I'm Chinese because when I say my family's from Taiwan, they think, or I say that I'm Taiwanese, they think I'm from Thailand. Those are Thai, people that are Thai and from Thailand, that's Thai. I'm Taiwanese. My ancestors are from Taiwan, but my dad is white American. So, not trying to be discriminative or anything. Discriminative is just, is that a word? Man, I'm dumb. But this is my view on it, okay? Because what I found when I tried to look up stopper hitches was all I could find was the rat tail stopper hitch. You can't find Chinese stopper hitch, and you can't find West Coast stopper hitch. Now when you find a rat tail stopper hitch, it shows what we here know as West Coast stopper hitch. So to add to this, I came back from my room after I made the video, and I seen the captain standing here. So I asked the captain what he knew about this debate, and it got into a conversation about how basically this. You have other nationalities, other countries that, you know, they have been grown up and taught what something's called. Obviously, as, you know, Americans, we might call it the West Coast stopper hitch. Well, you could have another nation, another country, that they don't go West Coast, East Coast. You know, they might not have coasts. So for that country, or they might only have an East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So for them, they're not gonna call it a West Coast stopper hitch, especially if, you know, they don't have a West Coast. And then my theory on the Chinese stopper hitch, and this is where I'm saying I'm not trying to be discriminative, but the Chinese stopper hitch is just simply a faster, easier, not as reliable way of doing the West Coast stopper hitch. And I think it got called the Chinese stopper hitch probably by some ignorant Americans that were like, you know, oh, American made and Chinese made, because our West Coast stopper hitch is definitely a more secure stopper hitch, where the Chinese stopper hitch, probably named by Americans, is without a locking knot in the beginning of the hitch. So when I asked the captain about it, he kind of said the same thing about he's found a lot of things kind of different people have called it different things, especially through, you know, an officer school teaching guys and then an unlicensed school teaching guys. There's different ways of being called different things. Now the captain has never even heard of a rat tail stopper hitch. Yet I have when I was in SIU, and obviously it's the only one you could find on the internet when you look up stopper hitches. So the rat tail stopper hitch is out there. The name is out there. But this captain is a master sailor. He's both licensed, I think, as a first assistant engineer and a captain on the deck side. So he's done both ladders. You won't find very many captains or sailors that have climbed up both ladders. Both have deck ratings and engine ratings. This guy does. He's very smart. I respect him a whole lot. And for him to tell me that he's never heard of a rat tail stopper hitch is kind of mind-boggling, when that's what I was learned, that's what I was taught, and that is what I have seen on the internet. So again, back to the point. You guys are gonna get out here and you might know of something being named one thing, but it could be named another, or, you know, vice versa. Things just get different names when you come out here, because there's different, you know, the maritime industry, it isn't just one culture doing it. It's all over the world. It's international, you know, and we pick up a little bit of knowledge from this nation, a little bit of knowledge from this nation. This, you know, it's been collected over the years, and it's almost like, you know, a slang term when you get out here. A slang, you know, words become slang in different senses of like what things have been called throughout the years by different people, and what's caught on more, and what's, you know, you get what I'm saying. That's today's discussion. Come back. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, and please hit the like button. It's really gonna help me out. Comment, question, share. I'll leave the link to the video, the stopper video down below, along with a link to my website, Northwest Sailor. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of whatever, like blog entry stuff. Try to be a little less repetitive and a little more descriptive in those paragraph blog entries that I'm going to be doing. So go check those out. I'm also going to have some t-shirts and some other stuff. Yeah, enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.